to this week's energy insight from May 30th to June 6th. We are in another new moon week. Exciting, exciting. So what does that mean? Well, it means that we are in our heart chakra, so we get to set some intentions that align with our heart, which is nice. I always love these weeks. It's a very loving, supportive energy. It is always, but it's very, very much aligning with within our heart, and I love that space. I love the heart space. My name is Jackie Ellis. I'm from JackieEllis.com. I'm an intuitive guide and mentor, if you don't know who I am. And I see energy. And I help people decode the energy within their life so that they can create a life that they love. My friends call me an energetics master. You can call me whatever you want. You can say, hey, you, whatever. I'm good with that. This week, before I get into this week's message, Archangel Metatron has asked me to share a message from him. So what I do for these is I pull a card from Amanda Ellis's Archangel Metatron Oracle deck. Archangel Metatron was Enoch in the Bible, if you aren't aware of who Archangel Metatron is. When he decided he wanted some earth time, he became Enoch, and then when he went back to the heavens at the end of his life here on earth, he received his angel wings again and became Archangel Metatron again. So I'm very blessed that he wants to speak through me by doing just a brief reading with Amanda's amazing, beautiful, absolutely beautiful cards. The artwork is fantastic, and the messages are very much in line with the messages I receive on a regular basis from Archangel Metatron. He's like, thank you. You're welcome. Okay, so let's pull a card. What would you like to say about the week of May 30th to June 6th, our new moon week? What would you like people to know? For those of you, the video, I was told to name the video, Your Soul's Purpose is Calling You. Will you answer the call? Will you answer the call? It's kind of intriguing. That's it. Ooh. Karma. Untying the knots. Untying the knots. Karma. Karma. So some of you may be actually linked into karmic knots, karmic energy. You also might be, he's reminding us that there are a lot of people on earth right now that are connecting to the karmic energy. So karmic energy from generational stuff, karmic energy from their own past mistakes, or past, he's saying there are no mistakes. There are no mistakes. Past choices, he's saying. And he's also reminding us that karmic energy isn't always negative. It isn't always negative. There's also some people that are actually open to everyone else's energies, and so they are feeling like they are going through stuff, but it's not theirs to go through. So it is learning to protect your energies in some form, so that you aren't unpacking everyone else's baggage. Karmic. So if you are going through a struggle right now, so it's really tuning into like what could be causing this karmic loop. A lot of times karmic loops happen because we haven't forgiven ourselves, or we haven't forgiven other people in a way that is healing. And it's holding us back from stepping forward in our life. It's keeping us tethered to the past. So when we allow ourselves to heal that karmic energy, it doesn't necessarily untether us from it. Untethers us from the past pain and trauma, but then we allow ourselves to step into a new thread that is positive and healing. The knots of negative karma hurt. The weave of positive karma is supportive, and it becomes a net, a safety net that allows us to feel supported, is what I'm getting. Thank you. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Thank you for that lovely reminder. Okay. Oh, here's one more. He's reminding us that a lot of times we can't receive our soul's purpose unless we have worked out the karmic stuff that we are meant to work out in some way. That's everything now. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, I'm going to read an overall message for the week, and then what I'm going to do is I get three individual messages to help us for this the week of the May 30th to June 6th. Before I get into that, I'm going to talk about the Light Mastery Map. If you do not have the Light Mastery Map, you can download it at my website to sign up for any of the free resources. And you will be given instructions on how to access the VIP portal, and you can download it there. So the new moon week, we are in the week of our heart chakra. So the heart chakra is our bridge from our upper and our lower chakras. And it's really our domain for our love, what we desire, the values that we hold, the value that we place on things, and the value that we place on, how we see ourselves, our own value, our own worth, what we think is worthy. And also like what we're willing to sacrifice in order to step into that next part of our journey. Meaning that what's weighing us down, and are we willing to give that up in order to receive what's best for us? It's beautiful. It's a beautiful exchange, really. I love the sacrificial exchange of giving my muck, the stuff that is holding me back, to receive new gifts and honoring to my journey. Okay, overall message. Many of us have decided to learn more about our roles in the world moving forward. We are seeking understanding for how our purpose contributes to help the world in some way. So we are wondering how we can help the world in some way. What this brings is uncertainty and worry as we don't know what to expect or how our paths will contribute. The infinite knowledge that is available for us is always there if we allow ourselves to explore with our own intuitive minds. With childlike curiosity, tap into infinite knowledge waiting for you, and you will be shown the significance of your journey moving forward. You know, when you get through a certain part of your journey, there is no disconnect between your thoughts and your soul's purpose. But we're used to having that disconnect there. So when you get to a certain point and the thoughts are aligned, there's no disconnect, but we aren't believing it, we're putting a disconnect in there. The doubt will disconnect us. So what I'm being told we need to do in those moments is we need to actually ask for clarification. We need to advocate for ourselves and ask for clarification. The divine will answer. The divine will give us clarification. It may not be an exact message in that very moment, because we may be the type of people that need a visual response, that need a visual or a bigger sign. And so, as you know, if we've asked for clarification, there'll be things that will be put into play, and eventually what will happen is you will receive the sign that yes, what you received as a message is what you are to do. That might come through another person. It may come through something that, catches your eye. It may come through being in a bookstore and a book fall off the shelf in front of you. Strange things happen all the time to get your attention. There are no coincidences. Message number 1. There is a potential event that will help you break free of something that is blocking you from connecting to your soul's purpose. This might be a foundational shake to a belief system. It may be a shock to something that you have deep within you believed about yourself. Don't give up. Allow yourself to see the significance of what that means for your spiritual journey. People think that when there's negative stuff that happens to you, that it's always because you've done something wrong. What if it's to actually help you align with your soul's purpose even more? Because it's challenging you to actually look for a deeper understanding as to why it maybe happened. I talked about this a little bit in the June energy insight, the new moon, the monthly energy insight for the month of June. I'll use careers as an example. If you're finding yourself, something's going weird with your job, maybe it wasn't aligned with who you need to be in the future. Maybe it wasn't aligned with what's best for you in the future. Maybe you weren't ready to step into that role in the way that you need to step into that role because you were set on your ways and weren't willing to change, weren't willing to see things from a different perspective. What limited beliefs have you had or expressed that maybe limited the opportunity that was waiting for you? Number 2, as you explore your purpose, create moments for contemplation as you receive messages from the divine. Then put the new ideas into practice as you boldly step into the next part of your journey. Not all the messages that we receive make sense, but if we discount them right away, then we aren't digesting the information and seeing if it truly aligns with our soul. And then once we figure out that it does, that it actually is meant for us, then start using that information. Start exploring what's next for you. Start stepping into that purpose in a way that shows the divine that you are ready. And as you do that, you will receive more guidance to help you along the way. Number 3, as you connect with others, you will see how to use your purpose to help those in need. Imagine stepping into this calling and the deep fulfillment that you will bring you by helping others. What if what you were doing before was not fulfilling because it didn't align with your soul? What if the messages that you have been given, the guidance that you've been given, actually brings you a deeper fulfillment than you ever thought possible, because you will help people in ways that you couldn't have imagined? I literally have lived this life. My life is so different than it was. And everything that I have received as a message for this new moon week aligns completely with what I went through. And my soul's journey is so much more fulfilling than I ever thought possible. Am I doing what I was doing 5 years ago? No. Because now I am aligned with what I came here to do. And it's a blessing upon blessing upon blessing in abundance. Abundance of joy and happiness and peace. Thank you all so much for joining me on this journey. I really do hope that you will answer the call and step into your soul's journey, your soul's purpose. If you have any comments, drop them down below. Connect with me in some way. through my website or through the comments in this video. Take care. Love you all. Until next time, be simply you.